So the chapter art is actually the Straw Hats watching the anime broadcast because this actually celebrates the anime returns after a 6 month break. And the side story is when Yamato defeated the entire group while Yuti actually hugging page one in relief. So now she is happy. So I cannot wait to see what actually is happening on Alphbath again. So we actually saw how the giants are still battling the monsters while Soro and Sanji work together to actually defeat one of them, in which they say that it looks delicious, and they actually knew that they actually going to eat it, but they actually say that it's the god's knights who actually responsible of the entire thing, which we heard from them telling Luffy about the government official power, knowing of how he realized of how he is going to fight one of them, but knowing how they are actually eating the meat, knowing how Loki it actually is still alive and also eat as well, knowing of what might have happened when they getting ready to figure out who is responsible. Well, we already know that, but how are they going to fight the God Knights when they actually came, knowing of how red hair Shanks' brother is actually getting ready to fight, knowing of how Loki tells the truth about what has happened, by which he said that he was born in the wrong era, knowing how the others have made it to where they actually fight the others. However, we saw how Gaben actually realized that if Alphbath is no longer safe, then the world is ending, knowing how they'll put out the fire that spreads, by which we can tell how they're going to stop these sleeping children from walking into the fire, which they're about to be killed, knowing how Gunko wouldn't let nobody interferes. However, we saw Jinbei using current shoulder toss on the fire to put it out, in which he have extinguished the flames, knowing how he isn't nearby, but we can tell how they realize that not all the kids are in school, how they actually saw Gunko appeared and actually getting ready to fight them, knowing of what actually would happen. So we actually heard how Gunko actually taking the children to the fire, which is actually heinous. But thanks to Jinbei, the flames have been put out. But now, the others, along with Colin, is getting ready to fight her. However, Gaben actually say that if Alphbath is no longer safe, then the world really is ending. So what Vegapunk had said back at the Egghead Island arc means that it could come true. So now we're actually going to see how it all actually happens. So I cannot wait to see what's going to happen on the next episode, next chapter the week after next week. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment. Oh wait, think about the manga chapter. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and my Facebook page and Twitch. Until then, this is Anime God Drone here saying signing out. Laters.